This is the three-time Impact Wrestling X Division champion, the newest member of Bullet Club. I am the inevitable Ace Austin. And right now I want you to check out something on YouTube for me. If you're looking for some wrestling content on YouTube, go ahead and head over to the Nation Network. All right, they got some old school, they got some new school, and I'm willing to bet, chances are they've got something that you'll like, and that is inevitable.
Welcome, wrestling fans. This is Ring of Honor Wrestling here live on the Nation Network as we get ready to kick things off. Representing Tully Blanchard Enterprises, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard coming out of the ring right now with that championship title held high. She is a no-nonsense woman, I'll tell you right now.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Charleston, South Carolina, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Taylor Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard, one of the most dominant women in professional wrestling, comes with a bit of a reputation. Trying to rebuild it here in Ring of Honor at this point in time.
A lot of people feel if it wasn't for her father being in control of Tully Blanchard Enterprises, she wouldn't be here.
Might be true, but at the same point in time, she is the reigning women's champion, and not by accident. While the title is not on the line here tonight, I'll tell you what, you are looking at two of the top females in the world of professional wrestling. Athena getting ready to take it to the champ. And if you want to talk about somebody with a bad attitude, but one of the things I think is probably going to be the most determining in the outcome of this match is both of these women have lethal finishers.
No doubt about it, we've got the Magnum going up against whatever Athena calls it nowadays, but it's that top rope stunner. It is absolutely devastating when she connects with it.
I believe we are calling that the Eclipse, and if either of these women hits the other with that respective finisher, you got to believe the match will be over pretty quickly at that point in time. Athena coming up with a series of strikes early on. She's going up to the top. Maybe this is it.
She's going to do it early if she does, and no, instead, frog splash. Perhaps paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. And goes for the cover and almost got her.
Indeed, 17 years ago yesterday, the passing of the legendary Eddie Guerrero, and he is remembered. Cradle suplex. Did you see that impact on the back of her neck coming down? And what a move right there by Athena, springboarding off the top rope.
Well, we knew going in this was going to be a hell of a match between these two women. And you know Athena for sure. One thing in mind she wants is to get a win over the champ.
Might only be a matter of time the rate things are going right now. Blanchard finally starting to get back into the fight. Another springboard attack, and Athena is just taking it out on her. And we welcome Nicholas Terzic here to the Nation. Athena going to work, and there's that clubbing forearm to the back of the head and neck area.
Man, these two ladies, and I'm going to use that term loosely right now, this is like a barroom brawl.
Senton splash. The champion now in complete control. Inverted atomic knee drop. Once again, and the referee trying to regain control of this one. The count up to 5. They need to both pay attention that they don't get counted out. So much coming our way later tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We will find out who the 4th member will be of the New Age Horsemen here tonight. Arn Anderson, we saw him last time out having a conversation behind, well, generally supposed to have been closed doors, but the door wasn't so closed. But we could not see who he was making the offer to.
Made it clear that we're going to find out here tonight.
Here's another kick and another blocked. Nicely done by Tessa Blanchard. And Athena driven into the corner of the apron. No, that's got to hurt.
Well, there's the disrespect, and I guess some things just don't change. Blanchard really has lacked a lot of respect for other people in the locker room, it appears. And in this case, even the ones in the match with her.
They continue to break the count, and the fight continues here on the floor. Head first into the ring post. Referee might have to do something a little bit more pronounced. At this point in time, we might be looking at having to just disqualify them.
Well, you can't really disqualify them. They haven't broken a rule, and they've got 10 seconds to get back in the ring. They're just using it, and there's a big payback moment.
I think it is safe to say this is the toughest challenge that Tessa Blanchard has faced here in Ring of Honor since her arrival.
I doubt that very little. And there's a nice suplex on the floor, and now the champ in trouble.
Referee's count has reached 7. They better be paying attention. Athena with a roundhouse kick to the head. Beats the count back in, and she'll break it once more. And the fight goes on. We want to welcome everyone joining us here live for the action on the Nation Network.
Shout out to Chuck. Christopher Hovis in the house.
And now Blanchard back into the ring, and maybe finally both competitors decide to get back in the ring. What a novel idea. It's the only place the match can end officially. Oh, she might be going for it right here. Will it be the Eclipse? She got it. Goes for the cover, very close to the ropes. Tessa Blanchard might not realize it. She got a shoulder up.
I don't believe it. You know, we predicted whoever hit their move first. Well, that's not happening.
Tessa Blanchard showing exactly how tough she is, shaking off the effects. And now, look, what do we got here? A variation of the STF, and she is pulling back. The champ is in trouble in the middle of the ring, and that's it. She's tapped her out. What an impressive win for Athena here in Ring of Honor.
Well, you know what? We've seen it all.
Oh, hold on. Rubbing salt into the wound. Oh, wait just a moment. These two ladies have had an ongoing battle, and it looks like it isn't settled by any stretch of the imagination. Here it is. Tessa Blanchard already upset about the loss she just took. And now we've got security trying to break them apart. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be back in a moment.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, we are back on, and what an opening matchup. The fireworks continue right here. Johnny Nitro making his entrance.
Well, that's the same place the fireworks were just a moment ago.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, John Morrison.
One of the hottest free agents in professional wrestling right now, making the stop here in Ring of Honor. Earlier today, ladies and gentlemen, we had a very special guest inside the studio on The Rub. If you haven't already checked it out, make sure you do so, as we have the creator of the upcoming wrestling game title, Ultra Pro Wrestling.
283 pounds, Colt Barbara.
Colt Cabana coming down. All of a sudden, he's starting to show up more and more. I'm not sure why.
A lot of theories on that, however. Once again, make sure you check out today's earlier episode of The Rub. Get all the details and information on a new wrestling game coming out in the future, Ultra Pro Wrestling. Bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. Nitro comes up with a brainbuster early on. Now here comes that springboard, misses the attack. And now Colt Boom Boom Cabana gonna capitalize.
Well, it's the same thing we say all the time, man. High risk, high reward, but that's when it works. When it doesn't, you pay a high price.
Went for it again, and Boom Boom blocked that one away. Cabana now going on the offense and all the way up to the top rope. That's normally where Nitro would go, and he comes down and connects with that elbow. Of course, we see the elbow pad that he wears has that bullseye target on it, and that's not by accident. Oh, this might be it. Thought he was going to go for the big elbow. Instead, goes for the neck breaker.
Johnny Nitro right now not faring so well in this one. Might be a little ring rust. He hasn't been as active lately as he's been in the past.
Side headlock takes him down, and now winding it on. And now Cabana goes back to the fisticuffs, right hand. Spun him around, sets him up for the belly-to-back suplex and folds him in half like an accordion. Goes for the cover. Referee's in position. There's two, and he got, oh, I thought he had him. I thought he had him for sure.
Yeah, we've seen some surprises in the past. That would have been another big one.
Man, Cabana really doing a number. Oh, he went for broke and he missed.
His tailbone hit way up in the top turnbuckle. Do you see the elevation he had on that one?
Nitro just ran right into the double boots, and now here he comes. Ties him up. That inverted Boston Crab. Referee's asking Johnny if he wants to submit.
Creative move right there by Boom Boom. He thinks he's got him.
Shoulders are down. He might not get out of this. He doesn't. The damage was done, and Johnny Nitro, just like that, is out.
Let's take a look back at some of the highlights of this one. I'll tell you what. Didn't see that coming.
I don't think Johnny saw it coming either. Johnny just couldn't handle anymore, and apparently blacked out from the pain.
Here is your winner, Colt Barbara.
Colt Cabana scoring a most impressive victory here this week on Ring of Honor Wrestling. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.
Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants can go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch 2. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network.
All right, we are ready for more action tag teams this time around. Once again, representing Tully Blanchard Enterprises, one of the hottest teams in wrestling today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 643 pounds.
It's Toa Leona and Khan. Imagine running into these guys in a bad place.
Combined, they are the Gates of Agony. As we welcome Thomas Morgan. Welcome to the nation. Here come their opponents. They are the reigning Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
At a combined weight of 524 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, they are combined to make the FTR, the reigning ROH Tag Team Champions.
When it comes to old school wrestling, these guys are all about it. They'll tell you right up front, we're not flips, we're about hits.
Once again, welcome everybody watching us live on the Nation Network. Shout out to the Ancient Clown and J-Rocks. Oh, wait a minute. Toa Leona just took out the referee. Cash Wheeler trying to take advantage of Toa Leona. I'm not sure what he was thinking about. Tag was made, and hold on just a moment. What's going on here? Double team. Oh, hold on just a moment.
He accidentally hit his own tag team partner. Now look at this, all four men getting involved.
Slide out, drop kick, and down he goes. FTR showing why they are the tag team champions. Harwood throws him back into the ring. Gates of Agony perhaps making one of the biggest mistakes that they have ever made here in the Ring of Honor.
Khan still on the floor after that hit.
Toa Leona has quickly shaken things off, though, and has come back with some offense. Khan still out on the floor. Into the turnbuckle he goes, got that leg draped over the rope. Smart move right there by Harwood. Attacking the left knee of Toa Leona. If you can take one of the legs away from a man with the size and strength advantage of a Toa Leona, that's going to definitely even things up quite a bit.
Well, it hasn't really worked because you see right now, he just lifts him up, gets him in the ropes, and now makes him pay the price.
Khan has returned to the ring apron, now tagged in. He is the legal man in the match as the two collar up. And he throws him all the way out to the floor.
Khan just made a deposit, and it's not the kind you want.
Now Cash Wheeler up in the air, and he's in trouble. Harwood standing by, but if he were to do anything right now, it would probably end up still creating a problem for his tag team partner. Action taking place now outside the ring. Not the first time tonight we have seen that happen. Big right hand finds a home. And this one blocked. Dax got thrown. Reaches up, makes the tag. Cash Wheeler now in there against Khan.
Well, the Gates of Agony have done a good job of getting back in the match. They had that one miss in the beginning. Could have been detrimental, but right now I'd say we're back to even.
Boot to the midsection, a big right hand. And now going after the left knee of Khan. It almost appears that FTR had a game plan coming in. They knew they were going to be giving up size and strength to this team here tonight. And perhaps attacking the leg is the best way forward. Held him up for a long time before bringing him down.
Yeah, you get that blood rushing to the head, you get a little lightheaded, you get dizzy, and he's going to try and capitalize on that with a slam.
One count only, able to kick out of that. Cross knee backbreaker, and another one. Welcome to the Nation, Josh Dent. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes. Cash Wheeler now has got Toa Leona in the right part of town.
Well, it's all based on perspective. If you're Toa Leona, you're not in the right part of town.
Well, that is true. Tag made, and Dax Harwood will get right back in on the action. Good job of tagging in and out by the tag team champions, showing why they are, in fact, the Ring of Honor tag team champions. Over the top rope to the apron he goes, and now the question is, where's he going to catch it from? Drop kick all the way to the floor. Toa Leona's a big man, and to be making that type of impact with the cement.
Well, for anyone to make that impact with the cement, but yeah, you're right. You're talking about 300 pounds.
Harwood is on the top rope. Not sure if he's going to do it or not. He does, but pays the price.
Well, they're known for not doing high-flying stuff, and perhaps there's a reason why. He dropped him, though, on the floor with that DDT.
And I believe Toa Leona may have been busted open after that DDT. Went for the fist drop, nobody home. Toa Leona deadlifts him off the ground. Has him up in the air overhead. Oh, and deposits him. Toa Leona has beat the count back into the ring, and now taunting. And we can see streaks of blood coming down the right side of the face of Toa Leona after that DDT on the cement floor.
Well, Dax Harwood right now trying to get this crowd riled up, but he better pay more attention to Toa Leona, who's starting to get back to his feet.
The divorce court going to work on the arm, and now pulling back for all he's worked with the whammy bar. Another quick tag is made. Cash Wheeler going to have to get in there and make sure that they keep Toa Leona in the ring. You don't want him tagging out to the fresh man. Not when you've got him in this much trouble. Nice backbreaker. Goes for the cover. Will that be enough? It was. Surprisingly, that was enough to keep him down.
That was a hell of a match, I got to tell you. Whether you're the champion, fan of the champions or the challengers, really didn't matter. Both teams really brought their A game out tonight.
Here are your winners.
Well, the tag team champions with a big victory. Tremendous matchup, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we're going to find out who are the New Age Horsemen.
And new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
Join us for Classic Calls, the live stream that captures the feel of the old days of professional wrestling. With the power of the classic board game Superstar Pro Wrestling, we bring the legends back to life as only we can.
Distracting the referee Valentine. Oh, low blow.
Names like Flair, Funk, Rhodes, Hogan, Snuka, Piper, and many others will rise to glory once again on the only channel that can contain the action, the Nation Network.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an upset.
Look for it on Saturday evenings at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. When you want wrestling that makes an impact, join us here on the Nation Network. The best of the past, the present, and the future. Impact Wrestling like you've never seen it before, exclusively on the Nation Network. The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be smacked down, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are ready for 8-man tag team action. The mystery about to be revealed. Who will be comprising the 4th spot for the New Age Horsemen?
The following contest is an 8-man tag team match. Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 252 pounds, Sean Steele.
Sean Spears, the chairman of the Ring of Honor, making up 1/4 of the opposition here tonight, representing Canada.
Yeah, each and every time out as far as he's concerned.
Of course, this is not a no-holds-barred type matchup. Therefore, if that chair comes into play, he would be disqualified.
Never stopped him before. We know that.
Once again, fans, if you haven't already checked it out, earlier today we had a special AM edition of The Rub featuring the upcoming game, Ultra Pro Wrestling. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already.
This guy's a little bit different, no doubt about it, but don't judge a book by the cover. He can go inside that ring.
And his partners from Albany, New York, weighing in at 226 pounds, Dalton Castle.
Indeed, Dalton Castle is legit in every way possible. Little flamboyant, you might say, but that has not stopped him from having a very successful run in Ring of Honor.
Quite the entrance.
So far, we have seen 2 of the 4 that will be challenging the Horsemen in just a few moments.
Where's the next one at?
Oh, hold on just a moment. Here is a set tag team if ever there were. Members of the Gun Club.
And at a combined weight of 479 pounds,
Got Austin, got Colton there.
Of course, they are the sons of the legendary Billy Gunn. The confidence just oozing from these 2 young men, and why not? They have all the skills in the world to back it up.
Not only that, but they know it.
Well, now it is time. Arn Anderson, the enforcer, saw Brian Pillman trying to reform a new age version of the Horsemen and said, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. He took the helm. Brock Anderson, of course, filling into the 3rd spot. Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr., the reigning AEW Tag Team Champions, make up the other 2, and that leaves one important role to fill. The question is, who will be filling that role?
Anderson really building the suspense right now.
Oh, here we go. Brock Anderson coming out along with the tag team champions, but
at a combined weight of 957 pounds,
by my calculation, we are short 1 man. This is supposed to be an 8-man tag match.
Well, if they're going to go 4 against 3 right now, they are not showing any trepidation whatsoever.
I'm not sure what's happening here. Perhaps it's going to be a handicap match. Maybe there wasn't a fourth man. Hold on just a moment. Brian Cage has just stepped into the match.
Brian Cage is the fourth horseman?
It appears that's the case. In the meantime, Sean Spears, well, I was going to say wasting no time at all, going to work on Brian Pillman. And Pillman stretching out the arm of the chairman. That is a big acquisition by Arn Anderson and by the New Age Horseman, if in fact he is the final piece to the puzzle. Tag made. Dalton Castle comes into the match now and unloads on Pillman. Big uppercut. Has him up. Snap suplex. Floats over the top. Goes for the quick cover. Too close to the ropes. And now we've got Horseman in the ring along with the other four members. Oh, he went for that running drop kick and it did not pay off. Pillman has him now. Snap suplex takes him over. A lot of similarity in style between Pillman Jr. and his late great father, Brian Pillman.
Well, Pillman also was a key member of the Four Horsemen at one point in time. And Jr. has done everything in his power to keep the legacy alive.
Dalton Castle was covered, caught to kick out on a count of one. And now Pillman goes to work on the arm. And now pulling back on the shoulder. You can see the pain etched in the face of Dalton Castle. Tag is made. Brock Anderson going for the cover. Managing to hold him down, but just for a count of one. Dalton in trouble now. He might want to be making a tag to one of the members on his team. I would say one of the ass boys, except they don't like that term very much.
Yeah, you better not let them hear you.
Colton right now is having some sort of a seizure at ringside. Meantime, Brock Anderson going to work on Dalton Castle, and he's got him in the Horseman corner. Not the place that he's going to want to be, and Dalton's going to have to come up with some better strategy than what he's exercising right now. Goes for the cover. Gets two and almost pulled it off. Goes for the suplex, has him up in the air. Oh, couldn't hold him. And now from behind, German suplex by Dalton Castle. Looking for some retribution on Anderson. Knee to the midsection. Series of strikes. Oh, he's got him in trouble now. Call on, and that might be it. Save was made. Oh, that was close to being over. The Castle Clash, or Castle Crash, call it what you will. Now the tag made. Colton couldn't keep it apart. And now look at this. Garrison comes in, and these two teams right here would love nothing more than to square off for the AEW Tag Team Championship. Garrison comes off the middle rope and he got caught. Colton sends him into the referee and caught him with that flying neck breaker.
Right now, the Gun Club doing a really good job of turning the tide in this one, and that's what they needed.
Austin is in. Flying drop kick. And that connected. And Garrison right now not doing so well for himself. Tag made, and here comes the chairman back in. Held him wide open and exposed the ribs. Spears just took him down. Feeling good about his chances, I would say. Shawn Spears has him by the throat, up in the air. Choke slams him, goes for the cover, and he is all the way on the other side of town. Save was made. We've got action in the ring right now. Dalton Castle just sent Pillman Jr. over the top rope. Garrison steps through. What's he got going on here? Oh, nice move right here, and now stretching out the back of the chairman. Goes for the cover. Shawn is in trouble.
Shawn Spears indeed a lot of trouble. Look at the action taking place on the floor, though. Brian Cage dismantling Dalton Castle, and here's another step through. Is he going to do it again?
Oh, this time it's worse. He had the sharpshooter on. Tag made once again. Pillman coming back in. We haven't seen Brian Cage legally in this match yet. Nice move right there by Shawn Spears. Makes him pay the price. Both members of the Gun Club are not to be found on the apron. It is a one-on-one match, or I should say 2-on-4, considering the numbers right now that exist. Drops down, comes back out front, goes in, turns him around. Neck breaker, nicely done by Dalton Castle.
Castle making a very obvious mistake there. You've got the man injured. Go to work on him. Do not give him time.
Castle seems to think this one might be over. We'll see. He had one opportunity early on, couldn't connect with it. Now Pillman with a standing drop kick. Goes for the cover. Too close to the wrong part of town was Pillman. Dalton float over DDT, and now gonna try his luck here. Going for the pin, gets one, gets two, and says, no, he says, I'm not done. Dalton coming right back up with a drop kick. Went for the cutter, I believe, and pays the price. Pillman strikes back. Reverse suplex, face first, brings him down. A lot of damage done with that one, and you can tell. Blocks the overhead attempt, and now Pillman on the receiving end. Has him in trouble. Oh, Pillman getting out of trouble very quickly. Uppercut.
Nice hip toss right there as well, and any momentum that he was able to build, it just went away that quickly.
Brock Anderson walks right into that float over DDT. Drop down, comes back out front, and there's that knee to the midsection, and Brock Anderson is in trouble.
Well, Anderson's still very early on in his career. Has a ways to go yet, and after that DDT, he's in trouble.
Taking a page from the book of his old man with that DDT, and I do believe I see blood. Small amount of blood currently flowing down over the right eyebrow, it appears, and that's something the referee might have to take a look at. Went for the trademark gourd buster, and he came right out of that. And Castle hung across the top rope.
Shout out to Jamar joining us here live on the Nation Network.
2 3/4 count, just barely getting out of that one. Oh, and there's payback. The DDT. Save was made by the chairman. This match would have been over. Tag made to Griff Garrison. We are still waiting to see if Cage is going to step into this match. Dalton Castle at this point in time is on fumes. He knows he has to tag out. He just can't get over to his corner. Back and forth, and now the strikes come pouring in. Tremendous uppercut. And here comes the tag. Sean Spears says, I got this. Elbow well placed right to the chest. Cage is in the ring. Cage is out of the ring. Look at the big wind-up right hands. They were stunning Griff Garrison, at least momentarily. Flying drop kick. Oh, he right back up at a clothesline. Brock Anderson taking off the apron. And now the butterfly suplex takes him all the way over.
The fact that they haven't even needed Brian Cage in this match says so much about the Horseman.
He steps through, turns it over. Oh, the sharpshooter is applied. And he taps him out, and it's all over. Brian Cage barely broke a sweat. All the action he saw was on the outside of the ring.
Well, perhaps he's the enforcer. I mean, it really was like he was taking care of business, keeping the other people busy.
Nonetheless, a most impressive outing as we take a look back at some of the highlights of this one.
Here are your winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, the New Age Horsemen are here, and they are for real. We'll be back with more in just a moment, right here on the Nation Network.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, I mean, it's a balancing, you know, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator Studio. Wow, it's
meant to be inside the creators of the video. And who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
yeah.
Were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, yeah, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Bootleggers love you. And hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, time for our main event of the evening, but what a night it's been.
I've been looking forward to this one, though. This one's going to be real tremendous.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 225 pounds, Timothy Thatcher.
As Thatcher enters the ring, we welcome the War Kettle to the Nation Network. This one not about titles, it is just about talent.
And his opponent from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 250 pounds, Wolf P.J. Black.
P.J. Black, the Darewolf. A title he has more than earned in his wrestling career. Going up against Timothy Thatcher. They say styles make fights. We'll find out. We've got a very high-flying P.J. Black in here going up against a ring technician in Timothy Thatcher. So this ought to be very entertaining to see how these two styles come together in a match of this nature. This is the main event tonight. You've got to know the world champions watching on. And Black quickly opening things up with that face first and hits the ropes. That moonsault connects and he thinks he might have already put him out. I doubt it, but we'll see.
You're a little too early. I mean, one thing about Thatcher, he is tough. He is as tough as a $2 steak.
And now Timothy Thatcher with the butterfly suplex. Absolute perfectly executed on that one. And now going after the arm, we might have a submission. PJ Black is going to have to think very carefully. Smart move. He rolled into it and was able to remove the pressure, but how much damage may have already been done by that maneuver?
A lot of danger in a hold like that. It can very quickly pop your elbow out. You won't even know what happened.
PJ Black now has him down and knows it. The battle taking place out here ringside. We've seen that as a theme here tonight. You can't get it done in the ring. You want to take it outside the ring. Sometimes that works. Once again, if you're just joining us, fans, make sure you go and check out our stream from earlier this morning, The Rub, featuring the developer of Ultra Pro Wrestling, a new video game that'll be coming out in the future. As we take a sneak peek at some of the development and where it's at in the process now, how much further till it's ready, and what we can expect from the game. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. PJ Black right now is in control for the moment from the middle rope. He comes launching off. Oh, man, he came down right across the back of Timothy Thatcher. He might be seriously injured after that.
Thatcher hasn't moved. He could have paralysis after a shot like that.
Well, he's right back in the fight now, and he's got the ankle and the half Boston Crab locked in. Referee is there to ask PJ Black if he wants to submit. And now it is PJ Black from behind, digging the nails into the back. Has Thatcher up across the back. Spinning slam down to the canvas. Leaping shot to the head with the feet. And another one. The Savate kicks finding their mark, which happens to be the left ear of Timothy Thatcher.
Might as well have painted a bullseye on there. He hit it twice with perfection. But check out Thatcher right back in it.
Oh, he's going after the arm again. But too close to the ropes. That might have been enough. Otherwise, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Will that be it? He was able to grab the rope and get the rope break. Referee saw it.
Fortunate for him, because that's not always the way it works.
Nice job right there by PJ Black to turn the momentum of Thatcher against him. Pele kick. Oh, he caught him in the head. Did you see the way he went down from that one? Neck breaker. And now PJ Black on the apron. What's he going to do here? Springboards into a Superman punch. And now PJ Black. High risk, high reward. Hooks the leg. And gets him the victory here in our main event. What a matchup it was.
Well, we knew it was going to be a good one. I'm not surprised at all, but what a tremendous finish. Let's hopefully catch the replay of that.
Timothy Thatcher celebrate. Oh, hold on just a moment. We told you the champion would be watching. Claudio Castagnoli coming down to the ring face to face with Timothy Thatcher, but Timothy didn't win the match.
No, but there's some bad blood between these two.
Fans, we're out of time. We got to go.